All right, we're starting up on the 16th floor today. Got Lumen. Nice diamond edition. Really nice looking.
Yeah, that's what I wish I would have gotten the light color.
SPL. Nice system. We're going on tomorrow, obviously. Yeah. some people come.
Actually, I do. All right. So I'm going to give you a little intro to this one. The next track I'm going to play for you is actually a classical piece. So it's really going to, first off, it's going to explore the capacity of a system like this, both in terms of dynamics, scale, sense of size, and presentation, right? This piece of music is written by an Italian composer. His name is Ottorino Respighi, and the piece is called I Pini di Roma, or the Pines of Rome. So this piece of music is it's called a tone poem, so essentially a musical depiction of ideas. Sorry, we got a little noise coming from that room. And it's in 4 different parts, and each part represents a different scene in Rome. And we're playing the last section. It's called Pini della Via Appia. I'll have them turn that down just a minute. And what this represents, so the Pines of the Appian Way. The Appian Way is an ancient military road that leads into the center of Rome. And so what this piece of music represents is very early morning. It starts out really, really quiet, so low bass and winds, and just kind of the pre-dawn, misty environment. And all of a sudden you hear an English horn, the very, very first, off in the distance, you can see something happening in the dawn light. And then the piece just builds and builds and builds until it becomes this big brass fanfare. Essentially, it's a representation of this successful military march back into the center of Rome while the sun is rising, right? So I mean, it's about as Hollywood as you could get. So Pines of the Appian Way, and let me get, excuse me. Not at the moment, no. Thanks. All right. Oops. There we go. Sorry. Late. This is the Minnesota Orchestra reference recording.
That's right.
Starts out really quiet, so
You just need a little bit.
hold back in conversation. You can just feel it right now, the rumble.
Top 3.
Drop in it. Drop in it.
There. Let's see. You have to go totally. Oh, well, we'll do this. Whole nother genre because you can't stay.
Yeah, I just didn't think, because I think I heard the, what's his name, Holger, or whatever the main owner is, or whatever.
The previous owner, he was retired now.
Oh, really? He was talking about that speaker like a lifestyle speaker, and when I hear a lifestyle speaker, I always feel like that's compromised. You know?
Well, no,
It's for the
technically in the
looks.
avant-garde world, it's that, right? It's just the least expensive product that we offer.
Yeah.
You know, you go from 12,000 up to 300 plus thousand.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that that far room?
That's a little bit.
If we get a break with the big room, which is unlikely, if you go listen
So their
to that,
DNA would be similar to
that's correct.
the other ones?
Yeah.
And you can mount the monitor, like whatever, on top of the sub, there's brackets for it. And if you got two subs, then I think the price point comes in around the same. And then you use your own
Those are big, huge subs. You
That's
know.
the massive sub,
I would
it's
want to
an
use rails.
Frankly, if it were me, what I would do, I would use two rails.
Yeah.
I would use stereo rails under those. I do. I have an old rail, a couple of
You
V2s.
can't put them under because they have the strings.
No. I just meant under
Oh, yeah.
for the bass. That's what I
Oh, next to
meant.
them.
So I would do probably a couple of
8-inch subs.
kept out of sight. I've been waiting on you, love. The water is high, you've been kept too far to swim for. One day the oceans will finally dry. Till then I'm waiting on you, love. Waiting on you, love. Kept alive, I've been waiting
Show me
like
that you're a
you
punch.
want to.
You hear your punch. Good.
Put up a fight, keep asking till you tell the truth. 'Cause one day your secrets will all become mine. Till then I'm waiting on you, love. Waiting on you, love. Waiting on you, love. Waiting on you. I've made up my mind. I'm waiting till the end. Is it burning desire? Is it something lighting flame? I'm engulfed in your fire, and I'm burning in your hair. So I pray all night, and the rains will fall again. So I'm waiting on you, my love. Waiting on you, my love. Waiting on you, my love. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you, love. Waiting on you, love. I'm waiting on you, love. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you, love. I'm waiting on you, love. I'm waiting on you, love. I'll be waiting on you.
Where? Oh, in Houston?
From Florida.
The king gets older.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What good is your crown with your heart on the ground? Oh, Mary. if that sky that we look upon should ever tumble and fall, if those mountains they ever crumble into their sea, into their sea. Be afraid, I won't be afraid. Just as long stand by me. Come on, just stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Won't you stand
flagship system. We've got server by Telos, also power conditioning and grounding by Telos. Reed turntable we'll play later. Terra Labs cables, acoustic Grove systems, diffusers, and I think that's about it. That was a really big track. I'm gonna switch over to something kind of smaller scale. This is a cover of the song Redemption Song by an artist named Mamadou. Check it out.
What is the retail for?
Oh, pirate, yes, stay right by. So die to the merchant, yeah. Minutes after they took us from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation. I am lightly.
Ha! Gauge your star! Like and subscribe!